Welcome back. Well, today we're going to take a look at this battle ready Cuma Cleaver, which is designed by Wei-Sun Johnny Tai, I'm sorry. And yeah, it's just a budget chopper. And we'll look into that, but we're also going to take a look at the custom sheath that I made for it, for a fella. So first, I guess we'll take a look at the factory sheath, which, as usual, they're pretty terrible. You've got a sharpened edge up here on the front, first of all, so that's kind of a pain. And then once you do get it in there, you've got a Velcro closure here, which isn't good. I mean, if you're out, you know, in the woods a lot, that Velcro will load up and then eventually it won't work. Two leg straps on here that are not removable. So if you don't want to use them, you have to, or they'll be dangling. Now it does have a little pocket on the front here. I don't know that it would hold a whole lot. It's gusseted there, but still doesn't have a whole lot of room. And of course, you know, pulling this out, there you go, you got issues. It's gonna either cut it or snag it, or, you know, something's gonna happen. So just not a very good sheath. However, the feller that wanted this, he did want a leg strap, so I gave him a leg strap there. And that's elastic, because if you use just regular webbing, it won't keep enough tension. Like, you'll get it good and tight and you'll think you're good to go, and then you'll walk about 10 feet and it'll start working its way down your leg. So you've got to have some elastic there to really keep it where you want it. And I went ahead and put a clip on there so it'd be nice and quick and easy for him. And also, of course, you know, you've got screws holding these in, so if he chooses not to use the leg strap, he can simply remove it. So that's nice. He wanted all black, but I talked him into some color, and he's actually a military veteran and current law enforcement, so I thought the police blue might look really good on there. Now you're probably wondering about why is that big plate on there. Well, he does have a pouch that he plans on attaching there, so that's what that's for. So once he puts the pouch on there, most of that blue plate won't show, you know, it'll probably just show the outer edges. So I thought it would look nice with the colors in there. Kind of get a little bit closer view here for you. Did go ahead and add I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can. Added him a little American flag there. And then when you flip it over, got some USA action there. Because after all, the sheath is made in the USA. Now this doesn't have a real big clip going in. It's got a little bit of one, but I didn't want to use this area for retention, so it's just on the handle. But I mean, it's in there. It's sure not gonna fall out, with especially as long as it is. So, you know, no worries there. But yeah, that's what he wanted, just a drop loop and Kydex to replace that, which I can see why he would want to replace that. So hopefully he'll like that. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this, and then we're going to go ahead and give it some tests here and see how well it works out. So that thing has about a 9 1/4 inch blade on it. I think it's like 15 overall, something like that. 3/16 thick stock on it, 5160, which is a great steel. Hollow ground though. Now with choppers, I'm not much into the hollow grind, but I don't know, that's what this one is. G10 handles. It does have bow drill divots in it right there, but they're too shallow, I think. I mean, I'm no bow drill specialist, but I think they're entirely too shallow. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too much, guys. I got some weather moving in. Now as far as the spine goes, it's square, but it's not like really sharp, but I think it might be sharp enough to do a little bit of scraping. So we'll see. And this is gonna run you, you know, right around $40. So, couple other options, not what all, I guess, but a couple other options in that same $45 range. You know, you'd be looking at like the Schrade Leroy there. That'd cost you right around that same $40 or $45. Or the K-Bar Zomstro chopper. Got one of those A10s flying over. So on this one, obviously I added some of that real thick tennis racket wrap. I just wanted to see how it would work, and besides the fact that it's super thick, it works really good. But these Zomstro choppers here, which is also a Cleaver design, the K-Bar website has those on sale for $45, which that's a pretty good deal. And of course these are $10.95 steel. So something maybe worth looking at. I think the American made would be the better way to go, but this one here, you know, it is a little bit more compact than that big old Zomstro chopper is. But let's see how this thing does as a chopper. Let's go. Get all that off of there. Yeah, see that hollow grind makes it kind of want to stick a little bit. I mean, it just depends, but I mean, that's a pretty good chunk it took out there. Look out. So one thing I'm noticing real quick, these scales are a little bit squared off here on the back, and they definitely do get into your hand, so this thing could definitely use a little bit of rounding, or maybe some, you know, some of that hockey stick tape. I like using that. It works really well. Oh, a little bit of rotted here. Well, let's quit with that. That ain't gonna do us no good. Looking at rotted stuff. What about some batoning? Because you know we like to baton. And we do have some natural cracks there. So we'll use those to begin with here. All right. No problem. Alright, well, I did notice the grip has just loosened up a little bit. Not real bad, but it's noticeable. Okay. Yeah, batoning, no problem. As I didn't think we would have any trouble with that. Yeah, I mean, it's feathering okay. But you can see right there where those scales are really digging in. Now, let's just see if we can scrape anything. Yeah, a little bit, not really. Not a lot to speak of. Let's just try a piece of old fat wood here. Just see. Nah, not really. Not really. Ferro rod. It will, but not really. Not really. So, I mean, this is more for, well, they claim on the box that it's intended for police and military combat. Yeah, I don't think so. And the handle scales did loosen up a little bit now. They can obviously be tightened back up. So, not a major issue there. Unless they, you know, continue to loosen over time. Might have to add some Loctite or something like that. But, personally, if I was looking to spend, you know, the $40-ish on a chopper, I would just spend your $45 on this Zomstro chopper. 1/4 inch thick, you know, cleaver shape, full flat grind, 1095. I mean, this, you know, they're about the same. You're not really you know, size-wise, you're not really gaining or losing. It's pretty close to the same. And I think I'd rather have the flat grind than the hollow grind personally. Plus, that right there, in case you can't read that, let me get up here a little bit where you can read that. What's that? What's that say there? Yeah, can you read that? Okay. I like that much better. You know, that's much better, especially if you're talking about the same money. And, you know, granted, the sheath on this one isn't great either, you know, but I'd say that it's better than what this one comes with. Now, of course, it's not better than that one. That one right there is real nice. I really like that one. I hope the fella enjoys it, and I think he will. So, that's kind of a pretty quick little look at that Battle Ready Cuma Cleaver and the custom Kydex sheath to go with it. And on that note, we are so close, guys, to that, you know, 1,000 giveaway. We're literally like 4 subscribers away, I think. And then we'll put the video out on that. Just waiting for, you know, some more of the giveaway stuff to come in. And then I will shoot the video on that. The actual giveaway video. So stay tuned for that. And let me know what you guys think about the Cuma Cleaver and the custom Kydex to go with it. And we will see you in the next one. And you guys have a good rest of your weekend and be careful out there. Take care.